Hello, fellow traveler. This is Kate, and I am here today to talk to you about what I am taking in my carry-on bag. I just have in my head that we might lose our checked bag at least for a few days, so I want to be prepared for that. So let's get started. So again, this is my pack sack packable tote. I have decided this is what I am carrying on the plane because once we arrive, I can take the items out of here and put them in my backpack and fold this up and have this as an extra bag. Okay. Actually, I want to start. I'm going to back up. I'm going to show you what I am going to be wearing on the plane. So I have my cotton and linen scarf, compression socks, comfy t-shirt, all about comfort flying. We have a 9-hour flight is the longest one. I'm all about comfort. Pair of underwear, of course, pair of joggers. These I got at Walmart earlier this year for, I think, $12. If I can find this on their website, I will try and link that below. I don't know if they have them in stock anymore, but maybe you can order online. And then I have this Columbia sweatshirt jacket. And I do have my rain jacket, which I decided not to put in my carry-on. I'm going to put that in my packed bag so I can layer this along with my scarf. So on this outside pocket here, which is easy for me to access on the plane, I have these wet ones. So when I get to my seat, I'm going to wipe that all down the back. Everything that I can basically in my area, I'm going to wipe down. And then this also on the back, if you are traveling with a regular suitcase with a handle, this will fit right on top of that handle so it doesn't fall off. And again, this is not sponsored. This is just an item that I've purchased that I've been really happy with. Okay, so I have printed out directions because we're going to be in Paris and then we're going to fly to Italy. I have printed out all of our maps and some of our itinerary for our flights is all here. I have copies of my passport. Just in case something happens to that, I've got that. I will also take a picture of that with my phone. A few magazines, which I will toss when I'm done with them so I don't have to carry those around with me. I've had those for a while. I have a journal that a friend of mine gave me recently for our trip, and so I will be making notes and document fun things that we see and all of that. There's an inside pocket, and that I have put my inflatable neck pillow. Always good to have that, and I like that it just folds down so small. My backup glasses. Decided to take these. If for some reason my bag gets lost permanently, I would hate to be without these. I guess I need to fix this, but this is my over-the-shoulder crossbody bag. I bought this many years ago from REI. The brand is called Overland Equipment, and it's actually something that I use now at home, not just for travel, but this way my hands are free, and I'll go through what I have in this in a minute. Snacks. I have some dried fruit in here and a bunch of mixed nuts for the airline crew. I got some resealable M&Ms. These are dark chocolate, and then I bought one for my husband to give as well. I've heard this is a nice thing to do for them, and I used to be in customer service and I know how stressful that can be, and so I wanted to do this for them. This will be on our flight from Chicago to Paris. My toiletry bag, which I will link up here or here for information on a video that I did with this. It will go through all the contents of this as well. And then I'll also put it in the description below too. That way you can keep watching this video. So if you like any of these tips so far, as far as what to pack in your carry-on, give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. And then I have a whole outfit in here. Again, I'm hoping that I'm wrong and our bags don't get lost. I have never had a bag lost, but you travel and it happens and it's just one of those things. I'm hoping that if I'm prepared, that it won't be necessary to have all this stuff, but I want to be prepared. So this has a shirt in it, a pair of, I call them travel pants. I got these at Costco. They're nice and lightweight and thin, and I can dress them up or down. A couple pair of underwear just in case, and a couple pairs of socks. My regular camera, gotta have that. A compact umbrella, especially since my rain jacket is in my carry-on bag. I want to have at least something because I know it is supposed to rain periodically. Okay, so that's everything in that bag. So let's go through my purse here. And so what I have in here is a lens cleaning cloth, a little container of Advil, Altoids, a pack of gum, always got to have a pack of gum for flying, a bottle opener, just because I had it in there, might as well keep it in there. It's also a keychain, another pill container that has just a few items. I am taking more in as needed, am taking more in my carry-on bag, but this has some motion sickness, a few allergy pills. This also has melatonin in it, a couple pills for that, so we can sleep on the plane, hopefully. I have a few pens, got to take those always. I have some business cards. Didn't remember I even had this in here. I have another hair pick. I've changed my wallet down to this. This is basically a checkbook sleeve. That way I can put my cash in here so it's hidden. I have a few gift cards that we're going to use when we're in San Francisco for our layover. And then I have this RFID wallet that I have some credit cards in here and my driver's license. And I just have been rubber banding that in there. It's just nice and small. Passport, very important. If nothing else, got to remember the passport. My sunglasses, live in these things. Some little button pads for my shoes in case I have any issues. Hopefully I won't. Pack of tissues. So I have this purse hook, and it's made by pursehook.net, and it holds a ton of weight, just like so. This, I've emptied most of this out, so it's not very heavy, but I have used this with this bag completely full, put my jacket on it, put my husband's jacket on it. And what's great is you put this on a table or the bar top. It has this rubber backing on it, and that grips it on the table. And with the weight of whatever you're hanging on it, it will hold it tight. It has never fallen off, never broken. I had another one that fell apart. This one has been great. And so it saves you from having to put things on the back of you, saves you from having to hold it the whole time you're trying to eat. It also saves you from putting it on the chair back and risking someone stealing your items, which that did happen to my dad's girlfriend. Many years ago, they were traveling, I think in Sweden, and she's always dressed to the nines, and she is unfortunately a target. Her bag got stolen, had her passport, credit cards, backup glasses, sunglasses, everything in there, gone. So they had to deal with all of that when they were out of the country. So highly recommend one of these. Again, not sponsored, had it for years. Also have earbuds, a necessity for sure for traveling, great for tours. Put them in my phone for some of the audio guides that I've downloaded, which I will share in another video, the apps that I've downloaded. I'll put that in a link below when I actually film the video. Very important, power bank. Charge this up, which reminds me I need to charge this up today. I don't think we did that yet. This has 20,000 mAh. I know it's a little bit big. You can find some that are a little bit smaller, but this one has so many charges available to it that I think it's worth having the little bit extra space that it's going to take up. These are nice to have even on the airplane, because sometimes those USB ports that they have on the airline can get real loose over time, and there's just no way to know if it's going to be available or not. So I like to have these, especially not only for the plane, but for walking around town. You know, the last thing you want to do is have to go back to your hotel room to charge up your phone or a camera, something like that. I have something that I want to share with you that I'm not carrying in my carry-on, but I wanted to mention it. My husband's carrying it, but I definitely wanted to mention it because it is about safety. And we are staying at all Airbnbs, and so many of them do not list a smoke detector or a carbon monoxide detector. And we ordered this online. Don't have the box anymore, but it's smoke and carbon monoxide combination detector. I don't know the brand, but I will look this up and I will link this below. It's hard to tell the size, but I believe it is smaller than a regular smoke detector is. I'm looking at my smoke detector right now, and it is smaller than that. But I've heard a horror story of a family dying due to carbon monoxide poisoning in Mexico. And I have this one last thing in here, and this I got for Christmas a few years ago. And I have dental floss, I have a nail file, I have this is also sort of a keychain, but it's an eyeglass repair kit. Again, I used to be an optician, just can't leave home without these little tools. You just never know when you're going to need to tighten a screw or a nut or anything like that. I have some cold medication, Band-Aids, OxyClean instant spot remover wipes, a little thing of eye drops, and tweezers, and a couple things of cold medication. Oh, Blistex, and this has an SPF of 30. Thank you so much for watching this video and taking the time to keep to the end. And if you found something useful in this video, please give me the thumbs up and subscribe and click that notification bell for more videos like this. You will get notified when I post them.